welcome back to another episode of Jacksonville Buzz's Legacy of Leaders. This morning, John and I have the pleasure of interviewing Alan Pickert from Terrell Hogan Law. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, gentlemen.
You know, I have known you for a while, and I think Jacksonville has known your firm literally forever.
Our law firm is getting ready to celebrate its 50th anniversary. It's the second oldest law firm in North Florida.
And you have served the whole 50 years?
Sorry.
He was an attorney when he was born.
Right.
I got 33 years so far.
Do you really?
I got 33
Well,
years.
you're one of the most respected in the city,
Well,
and clearly in North Florida. You know that.
Well, thank you
So
very
tell
much,
us your
sir.
secret.
I don't know if I have a secret other than the fact that not only do I try to win every case that I've ever taken, and fortunately for me, I've only lost once in my 33 years, but it's also, I spend a lot of time and effort with charities and trying to make North Florida a better place for everybody. So that might be it. It might be the firm has just had great success. But whatever it may be, from being the former Jacksonville Bar president or the pro bono Fourth Circuit award winner, whatever it is, our firm and myself have benefited from helping the community to try to make it a better place.
Now, real quick, just for all of us that are watching this, 33 years makes you like 587-1. Even Mr. Belichick does not have a record like that, and he is in the Hall of Fame with 6 rings. How in the heck do you go 5,437-1?
Well, I'll tell you, it's actually 3,783 and 1.
I was rounding up.
But the vast majority of cases are actually asbestos litigation. People who unfortunately have developed mesothelioma, asbestos lung cancer, asbestosis, what have you. And so what people don't realize is that asbestos is so prevalent. Everybody say, oh, well, asbestos stopped years ago. You can still find asbestos in your brake shoes, on construction sites. You can go out to Jackson AS and you'll still see asbestos on the steam lines and the turbines and the boilers. So when you're exposed to asbestos, it typically takes anywhere from 20 to 65 years to actually manifest into the cancer. So I've had a situation where I am representing people who just did their job, or, you know, through no fault of their own, bought the asbestos home on the clothes, breathed it, got their spouse sick, got their children sick from asbestos who developed asbestos cancer. And when you have facts like that, knowing that these companies knew since 1937 that asbestos was going to do this, but they put profit over people's health, it's easy to have that kind of track record.
And to have a gent that's going to be, and a firm that's going to be fighting that good fight, and has proven their ability to said that to complete that fight for the benefit of your clients and the community for 50 years, that says something about the quality of your firm and the quality of you as a human being.
Absolutely, absolutely. Last year alone, we were successful in so many different types of cases, various medical malpractice trials, auto cases, trucking accidents, even a dog bite case. We've represented people who have been vaccine injured from the diphtheria vaccine, a DTaP, diphtheria, tetanus, and pertussis, and developed encephalopathy. So our firm is a boutique litigation firm that kind of does everything from A to Z.
Wow. So if somebody needs to fight, have a man in the arena, to quote Theodore Roosevelt,
sure,
to fight that fight for the benefit of them when they may not have the ability to understand how to fight that fight for themselves, they call you guys, consult, and then you help them understand what is the best process for them to have, no pun intended, remediation for their set of circumstances that they're dealing with.
Absolutely. And you know, we work on contingency fees, so we have skin in the game. If we take your case, we do not get paid, no matter how long it takes us to work up the case, to try the case, however it is, to be successfully resolved. If we don't get there, we don't get paid either. So we have a situation where we want to make sure we have open dialogue, open communication with our clients. The one thing that really I think sets our firm out, to be honest with you, is almost any person you ask who has asked a law firm to represent them, they always say, I've talked to my lawyer one time. I haven't talked to him in 6 months since the case started. With us, you can talk to us as many times as you want. We want the open dialogue. We want as much information about your case because we want to win, because if you win, we win too, because then we get paid.
Right.
Yeah.
And we want to maximize your recovery because the more you make, the more we will make from the case.
So, yes, sir.
Yeah, your firm is very, very famous in community service. I ran some nonprofits, and you guys were very, very generous to us, both in pro bono and some cash awards as well to us. So thank you for that. But I bet you the kind of law you practice, you see some hurt out there. You see some hurting people out there, which might drive and motivate your heart for community service. Am I correct?
You're absolutely correct. I mean, we had let me just give you this example. There is a nonprofit organization called HEAL, Helping Enrich Autistic Lives.
Yep.
That was created in part in 2004 by Bobby and Leslie Weed, who were clients of mine. And we were watching what was going on with their autistic daughter and the lack of programs, facilities, what have you. She's like, Alan, will you join me and let's create this organization, this nonprofit? And I've been on the board for 20 years, and we've given over $2 million. We've created sports programs, after-school programs, camps, anything to help children on the autism spectrum and also their parents. I mean, to get a little time away.
Yeah.
So, but you're absolutely right. I mean, we've given it from A to Z, whether it be the YMCA, Cathedral Arts program, the list is endless.
Yeah, it really is. You go on your website, you'll see it.
And we'll make sure to put that on our website, which is the Daily News Network. So, but I mean, between your law firm, citizen of the community, their charitable stuff, what you're doing for the, for the general population of North Florida and beyond, 3,631. Was it? And one?
It's close.
Let's round it. 3,601 demonstrates your competency as a professional in the legal world. I guess as we take it away, this has been a very inspiring conversation to see somebody who's been doing it in business, doing it for yourself for 33 years. Your firm's doing it for 50. Who inspires you the most and why?
Well, that's a tough question, but I guess I would say my role models in life have always been George Bailey from It's a Wonderful Life and Atticus Finch from To Kill a Mockingbird. In fact, we have 3 black labs, and that's 2 of their names. One's George Bailey and one's Atticus Finch. The common denominator with both of those gentlemen is they always tried to put everyone else first. They always tried to positively impact everyone else. It wasn't about them. It was about their families. It was about their clients. It was about their community. And I strive to do that every day. That may sound hokey, but my goal is to not only win every case. I've got a beautiful wife, 4 kids, 2 grandchildren. I want them to be happy. I want to be the best Poppy I can be.
Yeah.
That's what they call me, Poppy. But I also want everybody in North Florida, community-wise, to be happy and it be a better place for everyone to live.
Oh, that's absolutely.
So one last question.
Yeah.
I'm a Poppy. Of course, they call me Papa, and I have my grandson with me today. How did you keep your hair? Because I didn't.
I was thinking the same thing. 33 years as a lawyer. Bring production over here. We need a haircut and some glue for John.
So I have to tell you this real quick. So if we had done this interview 3 years ago, you'd say something differently. So I've been battling cancer the last 3 years.
Oh my gosh.
And so I finally just got to ring the bell. But 2 years ago, I lost 50 pounds.
Wow.
And got down to 137 pounds. And for Halloween, I dressed up as a number 2 pencil. I looked great. I had the yellow jumpsuit, the foil, and just like this. So, but it
Alan,
came back.
good.
Everybody keeps saying, "How do you keep your hair? How does it come back like that?" And so
and you don't look like you have 50 pounds to lose. We have a similar body type. I mean, you probably look ghastly.
it wasn't pretty.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll be the first to tell you,
I've got visions of like C-3PO in my head with an eraser on top.
CP, he looked heavy compared to me. Trust me, it wasn't pretty look.
Thank you so much for taking time.
Oh, well, thank you for
Alan.
having me.
Really
Thank you
do.
both.
Really
Thank you
appreciate
so
that.
much. Greatly appreciate
and
it.
all the work your firm's doing. Guys, thanks for joining us on Legacy of Leaders. If you like us, share us. And remember, live with gratitude.